Hey guys, Clark Kent report coming at you a little bit on the late side, kind of an emergency report. Just happened to catch this when I got onto YouTube. Apparently Tommy Robertson was he was basically attacked today. 10 Antifa members wearing masks blindside the guy, basically back him into a corner. As far as I know, he's okay. He walked away from the deal, which is crazy. The guy fought like a freaking pit bull. The only difference between this guy and a pit bull is that a pit bull eventually gives up. I got to take my hat off to him, but guys, I want to make you aware that there's a lot of people pushing for us to have our guns taken away, for hate speech stuff to be approved. What that means is that we don't have a United States Constitution. So if that Bill of Rights gets repealed and we establish that you can supersede those laws, which right now it's the law of the land and you can't, anything that would contradict those laws is null and void. So if we are begging people to do that, we know what that future looks like. If you want to know, take a look at this video. The UK does not have a Second Amendment. They don't have a First Amendment either. A lot of people don't know that. The United States is the only country that has a First Amendment. And the reason for that is because we have a Second Amendment that allows us to protect ourselves against a tyrannical government. You'll notice that the government and the police are not there to protect this guy. So what I want you to do is I want you to ask yourselves, what if it was your mom and dad trying to go to the store? What if it was your brother or your sister or your wife or your kids? I mean, imagine a kid who can't protect themselves. This guy's scrappy, but I got to tell you, as scrappy as I am, 10 guys is a lot of guys, even for Clark Kent. Anyways, I'll let y'all watch the video. I'm going to chime in at the end, but I want to put it on your radar. Leave a comment. Let me know what you think. Make sure that we support, InfoWars, Alex Jones, Tommy Robertson, and spread the awareness. Guys, this threat is real. The immigration laws Trump is trying to pass is for a reason. We're not anti-immigration, but we're anti-this.
You see two videos posted right now at InfoWars.com, shot in the last week by the very brave citizen journalist activist Tommy Robinson and his camera person. It is incredible. He goes to the famous no-go zones in Rome, where the North African migrants, the invaders, shipped in by George Soros on Zodiac boats from North Africa, famously beat up female Italian journalists and others that simply dare go there and try to cover it. Several of these men began trying to assault Robinson, and he knocks one of them out. Then the police respond. Well, then, a few days later, he was back this last week in London, and they were simply having something to eat at the local hamburger place, McDonald's. There's footage of this on Infowars.com. And Antifa individuals, communists, recognizing and call at least 9 other people. And there's the incredible footage, the unbelievable footage that burned into my brain. It's on Infowars.com right now, both the small clips but also the raw 12-minute clip of 10 soy boy men who are bigger in stature than Tommy Robinson, who's got a heart 10 times bigger than all of their hearts put together, follow him to the parking lot, corner him, and then he fights and knocks down at least 4 of the 10, while others kick his legs out from under him and gang up on him. The image of 10 cowardly individuals that look like between the ages of about 18 and 25, pushed by their government, pushed by Sadiq Khan, the Islamic mayor of London, pushed by this whole culture that anyone that opposes the total death of the West and being overrun by communism and radical Islam, that it's their duty to track him down at a restaurant, wait outside the parking lot, and then physically attack him. Now you see the image of these cowards ganging up 10 to 1. And you see them viciously attacking and trying to take the camera away before they commit their crimes. And you understand that, yes, it's a joke on the surface, but it's authorized and pushed by Soros and the left in every Western nation. This is happening in Italy, this is happening in Germany, this is happening in Austria, this is happening in Sweden. Police chiefs that talk about the big Islamic rape gangs, they get fired. Antifa are now the muscle with the radical Islamicists of the Green Party and the Muslim mayors that are taking over all over Europe. Turkey admits that they have hundreds and hundreds of towns now under their control and that they can, quote, burn down Europe any time they want. This is a fifth column. This is an enemy within. I see articles all over the U.S. news from Portland and San Francisco, and you name it, where police aren't even allowed to go into coffee shops because the locals say they're evil and they're bad. This is an outside global force trying to set up enclaves inside our countries that can bring it down. Take the thousands and thousands and thousands of MS-13 people that have been warned around the country of ICE raids, not just Oakland. You've got the footage and the ICE reports that this woman, this illegal, was part of operations smuggling people into San Diego, and then she resists them when they have their paperwork, when they have their deportation warrant. She resists them and tries to fight them, and the media is saying she's a hero because these mayors and governors like Jerry Brown have been saying resist. This is sedition. This is globalism using third world populations to try to break up sovereign countries. That's the Soros. That's the UN plan. That's the Peter Sutherland operation. It was the UN running the refugee program into the U.S. until Trump killed it last year. They were the ones that decided who could come in. But again, getting back to Tommy Robinson, who's coming on the show live tomorrow to give us exclusive breakdown on what's been happening. You have the Daily Mail and others reporting that, Tommy took on 10-1, but, it's not clear who started it. You can see the footage. They're cornering him in the parking lot. 10 men, like out of, the Road Warrior or something, trying to physically attack him, and he defends himself valiantly, and the media just spins it to, there was a fight in a McDonald's parking lot. Not 10 masked men attack one man and attack the camera person. Think about that. They try to knock out the camera so there's no footage so they can carry out their crime, but it ended up being caught regardless. Imagine having to fight 10 people at once while you still film it. That basically is what you'll see on the footage. This is amazing. And we just put up with this. Our own Owen Schroyer, a month ago, tried to go down to a demonstration for the lady that got shot by the illegal alien in the back, and then the San Francisco virtue signaling jury just let him go, not even manslaughter. He admitted he shot her in the back. We tried to go cover a vigil for her. Antifa with semi-automatic rifles wouldn't let Owen in and said, "Are we scaring you? Good, we want to scare you," which is the definition of criminal racketeering, ladies and gentlemen. So I challenge everybody to go to Infowars.com, to go to Newswars.com, and to see the raw footage for yourself, but also to take this video where we've spliced in some of these clips and cuts and articles and get it out to everybody you know, so you understand worldwide how the big corporations plan to take down nation states is opening borders, taking control of cities and states, weaponizing the immigrant populations, turning them into communists, turning them into class warfare individuals with huge chips on their shoulders who can then be directed and controlled by the local Democratic Party lawyers and others that basically use them as a permanent underclass. I've even got Huffington Post articles where they say it's good that anti-gentrification groups are getting violent and are organizing into Antifa and are attacking people that buy stores and buy businesses and buy houses and fix them up from, again, Portland, Oregon, to London, England, to Austin, Texas, where communists attack a cat sanctuary that was put in an empty parking lot that some people put some trailers on, the Blue Cat Cafe, and the communists come and attack it and bust out the windows, and the Austin American Statesman says it's good and attacks the Cat Cafe, saying they're gentrifying. So the elite newspapers, the elite television stations, the elite mayors, the elite governors, they are telling communists and Antifa and Black Lives Matter and all these scummy groups to go out and attack everybody. They put super glue in the locks. They busted the windows out. They go out and protested scores of times, screaming and yelling and saying, "F you white people," and the ones leading it are white people. That's the crazy thing about the article in the Huffington Post saying anti-gentrification groups are getting violent and it's a good thing, is it's weird white women leading minorities in to go out and be violent, and the media is saying it's good. This is aggressive, folks. This is criminal. And it's getting the jump on us because no one can believe it's happening, with governors and mayors saying, fight ICE, resist them. These people have such chips on their shoulders that they're smuggling humans in. The illegals all the time, every month or so, you hear about a trailer full of 15, 20, 30, 50 people dead in it, including children, because the coyotes don't get the money they want, the smugglers, so they just let them die. But there's no movies or TV shows about that. It's just a bunch of smugglers with chips on their shoulders working with corrupt local governments and the globalists and the UN Strong Cities Initiative of UNESCO coming in, weaponizing these groups and saying, go under our control police departments or we'll sick cop killers on you. That's what it is. This is their operation. This is their gangster, mafia, bullying crap. All right, get this report out to everybody you know. Tomorrow on the Monday show, Tommy Robinson is going to be on with us exclusively to break this down. But one man standing against 10 thugs and kicking their butt, and the police sit there and watch and do nothing. That was a whole other level to this because the radical Muslims and the communists have taken over London. It's happening in every blue state area of the world. This is not just a red state, blue state situation in America. This is happening worldwide. Nationalists, constitutionalists, Christians, people that just want to live in peace, and common sense folks, call us the red, and then the blue, ladies and gentlemen. Notice how the left made it red state, blue state when they're really the reds. They flip everything. Fine, we'll take that designation. We're the new reds. But for red-blooded humans of every race, color, and creed that want to come together and defeat the counterfeit reds who are the globalists, who are the blue blood-controlled, mindless street rabble. Are you going to let people bully you? That's the question. Are you going to let this political correctness, now weaponized, absolutely make you submit and turn your children, your culture, your religion, your life, your economy over to them? Or are you going to stand up? It's up to you, ladies and gentlemen, because we have seen the future. And it's nightmarish if we let these people control it. It's time to stand up to the Antifa. It's time to stand up to their funders and their financiers and their controllers and the newspapers and TV stations that endorse the violence. It's time to get aggressive by any means legal and lawfully necessary. I'm Alex Jones, and this is the InfoWar.
Tommy Robinson is a best-selling author, publisher, patriot, and he also works with Rebel Media. We appreciate him joining us. MohammedQuran.com. That's at Tommy Robinson on Twitter. So Tommy Robinson joins us right now from what's left of the United Kingdom, from London, Stan. So Tommy, the only question is, why are you standing in the way of cultural enrichment? And we now know these new refugees that carried out the bombing last week had been brought in by the government in the last 2 years. When were housed, they were children at, 21 years of age. So what do we do? I mean, what do we do to stand against this?
It's knowing that is the question. We have no idea. In our generation growing up, we think that this is how life is. We think that life's perfect and it's easy and there's no war and Britain and the things that are happening around the world won't happen in Britain. Well, they are happening. We've seen them happening. 4 terrorist attacks in the last 4 months. They're going to happen. And right now, everyone's scared to even pull their curtains back or talk. People are scared to open their mouths. And that's because they've got most people financed up to the hill, mortgaged up to the hill, in a position where if you talk at work, you lose your job, and then you can't provide for your family, which I'd say has purposely been done as well. They've got a populace that can be controlled through fear and intimidation, starting at the top. As soon as you express your free speech, they come banging down on you and beat you down. This is time and time again. You see people in every industry in the UK who are losing their jobs, being penalised and being taken in for simply telling the truth about Islam. In our countries, you know, in Britain, if we didn't have 4 million Muslims, our leaders would be talking very differently about Islam. They would be, but once we're infected and it's in our country, which it is, and it's so powerful in our country, and it's so dangerous in our country, all of our leaders bend over backwards. And that's what we're seeing. So the West is in the process of committing suicide. I see, this is the problem. This is where it gets so, there is no peaceful solution to this. There is no way of sorting this problem out without utter chaos. Now, there's no way. So it can't be sorted, but at some point, it will have to have that utter chaos. Now, it's either the government's accept it and try and deal with it now. Now, I think it will happen when Le Pen gets in or when Wilders gets in or when one political party gets in that tries to enforce the law. The laws are already there. Try to enforce the law upon the Islamic community, we will see mass carnage. And that will spread across the whole of Europe. But that day has to happen. It has to come. America, if you're watching this, please learn from our mistakes. Please learn. You have to look at us. You have to. If I had one thing, I would wish someone come to my country 20 years ago, and I would wish they told me. I would wish that our government were warned, that our people were warned. This is what's going to happen.
Well, you're a modern Paul Revere. Thank you, Tommy.
Hey guys, if you're watching this channel, I appreciate your support. Thanks for spreading the awareness. Make sure to share the links, support Alex Jones, support InfoWars, support each other. Don't fall into the trap that is political correctness. Political correctness was designed to remove our freedoms. If you're watching this broadcast and you're watching this channel, you're America's last hope. Thanks. Be safe. God bless.